So in this video, I'm going to be talking about chord shapes within my drop D tuning. Okay, what a drop D tuning is moving my 6th string from an E note, drop it down a whole step to a D note. Now if we don't have a tuner, we can also kind of use our 4th string, which is a D note, and try to match our 6th string to our 4th string. What the basic concept of a lot of these chords is going to be moving anything that's open on the 6th string to the 2nd fret, or anything that's fretted on the 6th string, we'll move up a whole step. So first is pretty easy, it's just the D chord. My fingers are all in the same place, only now I can strum all 6 of the strings and get a D chord. D minor, same thing, same formation, just like that. Now, for my D over F sharp chord, I'm going to be changing up my D formation a little bit. Here's my 1st finger barred on the bottom 3 strings on the 2nd fret, using my 1st finger. Now I'm using my 2nd finger to go to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. There's my new D chord. That frees up my 3rd finger to go up to the 4th fret. I'm also muting that 5th string with my 3rd finger. D over F sharp. Now a D minor over F, doing something similar. Here's my D minor chord, changing up my formation just a little bit. Here's my pinky, now replacing my 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. That frees up my 3rd finger to go to the 3rd fret on the 6th string. Here's my D minor over F. Next we have some E chords. So let's go over E major first. Just like our E chord, only now since our 6th string is a D note, we have to go to the 2nd fret on the 6th string and move our other fingers up. So it's my 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, 6th string, 3rd finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string, pinky on the 4th fret, 4th string, 2nd fret, my 1st finger on the 1st fret, 3rd string. Now for an E minor, all I have to do is just take off my 1st finger. Same chord, same fingerings everywhere else. For an E minor 7, what to do now is just take off my pinky. Okay, so now it's just my 2nd finger on the 6th string, 2nd fret, and then my 3rd finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string. E7 is going to be my 1st finger on the 3rd fret, 3rd string, or the 1st fret, 3rd string. Now for some G chords. Now since our G chord, our root note's typically on the 3rd fret, we just have to move it up to the 5th fret. So for a G major chord, I'm going to go with my 1st finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret, and then my 3rd finger on the 5th fret, 6th string, and the 3rd finger is also muting that 5th string. There's a G major chord. Now a G5 chord, I'm actually going to be barring my 1st finger on both the 1st and 2nd string. That gives me a G5 chord. G minor chord, bar my 1st finger on the bottom 3 strings, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, on the 3rd fret, G minor chord. Now for our bar chords, our 6th string bar chords, we can do something similar. Alright, for our normal bar chords like this, we have to move our 1st finger up 2 frets. Okay, so it's going to change up our fingerings a little bit. Use A as my example. Here we want to think about the root note on the 1st string now. Okay, or you can think about it 2 frets up from where it normally is. So my 1st finger is going to be barred on the 5th fret, bottom 2 strings. My 2nd finger is going to go on the 6th fret, 3rd string, or 1 fret above my 1st finger. So my pinky is going to go 2 frets above my 1st finger on the 4th string. Now I'm going to be putting my 3rd finger on the same fret as my pinky's on. My 3rd finger is also muting that 5th string. It's like a major bar chord shape. We can move that anywhere. Now for my minor, all I have to do is just take off my 2nd finger and bar my 1st finger on the bottom 3 strings. Finally, we have a power chord. Okay? What we're doing here is just, you can use any finger. Notice on my dots on this one don't have any fingers in there. Finger numbers. So you can use any of them. The only thing is that you only want to keep it to the 6th, 5th, and 4th string. That's a movable shape just like our bar chords. I said you can use any fingers there. All right, so there we go. There are some chord shapes in our drop D tuning. Oh, and one more thing. Every other chord is basically going to be exactly the same. So a C chord can still be our C chord that we're used to. Just anything that involves the 6th string is going to have to change just a little bit. All right, thank you.